Hello Aquarius, this is your reading for the next 7 days. It's for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If I've been able to, I'll have stitched this onto the weekly. If I find it too complicated, they'll be going up individually, okay? So this is the South Node, no, the North Node, the opposite of the weekly reading. This is your point of destiny. This is the direction you're supposed to be heading in. It is your 11th house of friends, alliances, acquaintances, social life, good luck sometimes, and wishes. And we have got Aries now. Aries is about the initiation, about action, self-identification. So Aquarius, why does Aquarius have the 11th house with the North Node? So it might mean that you're just being asked this week to be a little bit more sociable, to get in touch with friends, to, you know, reconnect with maybe groups. Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, sorry, Seven of Swords reverse, Hanged Man, the Chariot. So I think you are being sort of advised to make some moves, maybe get a little bit more motivated, take some action, communicate, reach out. And just sort of, I'm getting the feeling that that's, you know, it's not coming naturally this week. This feels very peaceful, even with the Seven of Swords in reverse here. Seven of Swords in reverse can be about a confession, being caught red-handed. It can be about making a mistake or not having particularly good plans or intentions indeed. And these intentions may be directed towards you. But the Queen of Cups is usually a water sign, but it's someone who's very emotionally open, compassionate. Let's see, who's the Queen of Cups in the Aquarius reading? So this is conversation. It can sometimes mean a wee bit of anxiety coming up. So there's definitely a lot of messages this week. It's a lot of interaction in this 11th house for you, Aquarius. This can be news or an announcement. It may be that there's quite a bit of buzz around whatever this news is. And with the Seven of Swords here, we'll just go straight to it. It can be revealing information about someone. Now, it can be business when the Tower comes through. It can be a legal matter, but this can also relate to someone's pension or retirement. That may be what the news is. You're hearing that this week. But this is a very peaceful energy as well. It's usually involving a mature masculine energy that is revealing some important or official information. You may be dealing with some sort of bureaucracy or yeah, no, I think it's kind of like paperwork, legislation. There is something that has been announced that's creating some sort of buzz here. If it's not a positive buzz, because I'm not sure if it is just yet, it's actually bringing up a little bit of anxiety, you know. There could be a lot of gossip, you know, the rumour mill might be, you know, highly active this week, but there's certainly some sort of announcement. It could indeed represent some sort of visitor. If it was, it would be a mature male, could be father, grandfather, father-in-law. This may be somebody who is, you know, coming clean about something. They maybe feel isolated. Sometimes the Tower can represent isolation. Or separation. This can be somebody who's, you know, lonely, or maybe, you know, missing you, or just in general lonely. So yeah, I think you're being asked to maybe even travel to see someone or make some moves, take some action. But then we have the Hanged Man. It's not necessarily the outcome. The Hanged Man for Aquarius. Yeah, I'm seeing there's some sort of doubt coming through here. So I just think there's a lot. I mean, this could be a lot of online communication. I mean, obviously it can be related directly to you, or it's something that's happening in the worldwide stage. But it can also be about a wish or a desire when the Star card comes through. The Star card is about things spreading sometimes, you know. It can also be that we're getting a lot of clarity, but this combination, it could also relate to something in terms of education. So if that relates to you or maybe one of your children or grandchildren, there could be something about, but we just have to make some sort of move here. And I just feel that somebody doesn't really know what to do about it when the clouds come through. Now, the Hanged Man with the clouds can speak about somebody's feeling a bit low and a bit depressed, and coming back to this, you know, revelation or confession that somebody is maybe, you know, quite lonely or feeling a separation. It's not connecting with you or someone else. This can be two people. This can be your mother and father. This can be your mother-in-law, your father-in-law. It can be your best friend and her husband, you know, related to your circumstances. But I'm feeling that somebody is a bit low this week. and I think you're being asked to in some way connect with whoever this is. There is definitely messages coming through, so I think that opportunity is going to be there. So if you're not in the clouds, if you're not confused, if you're not depressed, if you're not troubled, or feeling kind of disturbed by messages, or just in general, I think you're being asked to, the Chariot, make some moves here. Advice for Aquarius for this reading. Fresh approach. Yeah. I'm almost getting the feeling that you have to kind of revisit something, I mean, I'm seeing that coming in reverse, and I'm sort of getting a feeling this may be something, or a connection, or, it might just be a challenging relationship that you're not really connected with just now, and I think you're being asked to maybe try again. Aquarius. Seek beauty. Yeah, I just get the feeling you don't see much value in this connection, honestly. So it's entirely up to you what you want to do about it. The Chariot is definitely here. There's definitely news coming through, but I think there's news coming through here that somebody wants to connect with you, reconnect with you, reach out, come clean about how they're feeling. As I say, it could be a family member, or it could be a friend with or a work colleague. I just don't know if Aquarius, that's something you want to get involved in, but that's entirely up to you. So that is Aquarius for the next 7 days, and I'm going to move on to Libra. What does Libra have for the next 7 days? 11th house again, Libra, and you've got Pisces representing the 12th house, and you've got Mars. Action, anger, desire, passion, cutting stuff out. It's usually cutting. Libra. So we've got some more, I say more, but I'm just getting this vibe that there's a lot of bloody gossip going on this week, especially for the air signs. This is someone I want to say is talking out a hole in their head. Yeah. So, crikey. Page of Swords. So we have, I would normally say that's communication coming in, but I actually feel that this is some sort of angry King of Wands in reverse here, possibly a fire sign. This is somebody who can be very spyy, very stalkery, who's collecting information, and now they want to, I kind of feel they want to make some sort of announcement here. They want to be seen. They want to be seen as someone who is winning. I mean, this is online communication. If you didn't listen to Aquarius, I literally just said the same thing for Aquarius. This is internet communication. I have got a very stalkerish vibe here. This is someone who's on the sidelines collecting information, stirring the pot, creating gossip, maybe even malicious rumours of some sort. And it's likely with the 11th house, I do have the dog, friend, colleague, maybe an ally, somebody you work with. And yeah, they've got plenty to say. King of Wands. Who's that? So this is somebody you may have blocked in terms of a love connection. This is a masculine energy. This could be a businessman. It can be, your direct line manager, for example, your supervisor, your boss. He is represented by the fish here. So if this is somebody who may have a sexual attraction or desire for you, which is sometimes what the fish can represent, if it's not indeed money. It can also mean that this is somebody who's a bit pissed, angry pissed, or actual pissed. But I feel that there's some sort of blockage in terms of what this person would desire. So this may be a friend who wants more from you, or I just feel it's blocked. This guy is blocked. Yeah, because there we go. That is kind of Page of Swords in reverse. The fox is manipulative. The fox is a trickster. He's cunning. He takes things, he lies, he makes mistakes. So, I think I'm going to say this is somebody where I think you've got their number. And I think they may be trying to make some sort of connection here, reaching out, sending messages, either directly or indirectly, because they are very manipulative. So if you put up a block, or you're not interested in this person, they're trying to get themselves seen and validated, have some sort of victory with you. I think you've got the number. Here's the Magician. The Magician is taking some sort of action to move in a direction of... Okay, so here we have offers. So we have gifts, we have invitations, we have, fun times, surprises, pleasurable activities. So yeah, you're basically going to get probably asked out. It might create a lot of stress for you. This may, as I say, be somebody you've already blocked and you're not interested in. That's for you to decide. It's more than likely somebody you have some sort of community connection with, you know, whether it's through work or friends group or social media. Social media is coming through here strongly. Libra. What's advice for Libra for this reading and for the next 7 days? Libra. These are not the best cards for coming out. I'm going to use this. Advice for Libra. I have to pick one, they're taking forever. Yeah, stone. You might have to go cold with regards to whatever this offering is. I don't think this is something new for you, honestly. The stone is, you know, rigid. It doesn't move. It can sometimes mean that we feel kind of weighted, you know, and in many ways not kind of anchored to whatever this is. I feel that somebody wants to shake this off, you know, but you might have to literally go grey rock if this is somebody who you've already blocked or you're not interested in. They're coming with a fresh approach to win or to win you over. All right, Libra, that is your reading. And now we're moving on to Gemini. Gemini, next 7 days for Gemini. Seeing answers. So again, North Node, 10th house and Virgo. So this feels very worky for you, Gemini, with the 10th house of, you know, career, public reputation, how we're seen in the world, achievement, ambition. And then we have Virgo, which is a sign to me about, you know, work, commitment, labouring, service, and then the North Node. So there might be something coming up in the career front here. It certainly looks good, Gemini. Certainly looks good. That's your own card, Gemini. You might have a decision coming through. It's one we like a lot with the 9 of Cups, but we don't know what to do about it. So there's definitely a choice for you coming up this week, Gemini. This could be very liberating with the 8 of Swords in reverse. This may be something that you're still going to be thinking about at the end of the week, but there is an opportunity for you to free yourself here, possibly from, you know, some past disappointment. So the Lovers can represent, you know, a divine union, an important relationship in your life, some sort of partnership agreement. It doesn't need to be romantic, but the 9 of Cups is a card of feasting and pleasure and joy, success. And then we've got the 2 of Swords. It sort of feels like it's sat out there in a limb, and it kind of, I don't know your situation, but it looks like a sitter, you know. You just have to make a decision in terms of what's going to give you some sort of happiness or freedom even, Gemini, the Lovers. Because you have got the North Node of Destiny here. So there's the partnership, there's the relationship, there's the agreement. Again, it doesn't need to be romantic. But the 10th house, it doesn't feel romantic to me. It feels more like a, you know, like a business decision. It's about some sort of contract or merger or union of some sort. But you have to make a decision on 9 of Cups. There's the decision. So you're basically at a crossroads with the Roads card here. You have maybe even more than one option. You have maybe more than one career path, more than one job, more than one contract, or maybe you're, you know, nailing down the details of that, for example. But this is saying that you have got choices and decisions to make, and you may indeed be wavering. I actually feel that somebody's kind of pausing here, taking a moment to reflect, because it feels like a big decision with the 10th house. 2 of Swords for Gemini. It is money, it is contracts. This is a financial contract that you're going to have to make a decision over. And I really do think it's a very good decision to have to make. But for some reason, you kind of feel like you're in the labyrinth here. You feel like you're in the maze and you're really not sure which way to go. With the Scythe, you have to cut some sort of connection to gain another, basically. So obviously it could just be leaving one job to start another, changing career path. Is that hailstones? Anyway, advice. Distracted much, Gemini? Financial, this is a financial choice as well. Gemini's advice, can you offer them any? This is a potential gateway, Gemini, and a breakthrough. Bloody hell, that's awesome. Just going to read this because I think this is a really big week for you, Gemini. Number 50. A new course or route is coming into your awareness. It's time to utilize your knowledge and complete the task at hand. As you finish one aspect of your life, begin thinking about what you'd like to do with the next. This is part of your life's journey. I've got the North Node here, and you're constantly shifting and developing. You may feel contentment, fulfillment, 9 of Cups, and pride because you have accomplished something. There is productivity and reward as a bonus for your efforts. The good fortune you realise is evidence that you're putting sufficient energy into your life's journey to get out of it all you desire. What a bloody awesome reading. Have a good week, Gemini. And now I'm going to move on to the fire signs. We'll start with Aries. I'm probably not going to